second seed. See down at the bottom of the page, Richmond and St. Mary's will play the second game here. The other first and second round games in New Orleans. Mike Rice in his third season as head coach at Robert Morris, located as a suburb of Pittsburgh. And the starting lineups on your left for Robert Morris: Jones, Abraham, Unwigwe, Robinson, and Green. A couple of changes on the right. Wayans and Stokes are starting for Scotty Reynolds and Corey Fisher. It's a minor infraction, and we'll get to that in just a second. Here's Jay Wright in his 9th season as Villanova head coach. You see Scotty Reynolds talking with him and Corey Fisher. Jay told Bill Raftery that they are not starting, but they'll see action almost immediately.
Exactly. Not upset with them at all. Just a teaching point, basically. Got to get the head in it, and he's just alerting the club to follow suit.
Gary Maxwell, Rick Crawford, and Bruce Bell are the officials. And today's game is brought to you in HD TV by LG. Life's good. Robert Morris, Northeast Conference. Villanova, Big East Conference. And the tip controlled by the Colonials.
And Vern Lundquist. Villanova goes. Minute. We'll be saying that a few times this week.
Belton Jones is the point guard. This is Unwigwe, number 2. And Karan Abraham heads to his left, turnover, and it'll be Villanova ball.
Now, the confusing thing with Villanova is they mix it up. They don't mind switching, having small guys play large people. They'll trap. You got to be very alert.
There's Malik Wayans, a freshman, starting in place of Scotty Reynolds. Entry pass immediately down low. Yaru, who gives them a lot of height at 6'10", and he gets the first basket.
And Jay will be Yaruing all day if that keeps up. They love those inside points. He's a talent. Next couple of years, he will blossom. There's that trap, Vern.
That's Pena out to help with it. Left side, here's Karan Abraham, number 4. Wigway, number 2, a little pump fake and rebound and a foul.
I think it might be Green over the back there. Dallas trying to attack the glass.
It was number 24, Dallas Green. Scotty Reynolds up. And again, this is something it had to do with a question they failed to answer on a scouting report.
Well, I think what he asked was, who's announcing today's game? And how about Scotty's side? Why should he know?
They were clueless.
The one thing about Jay, he just really embraces these kids, and I think it's part of understanding. And this, see, if Scotty had seen this graphic, he'd know who was announcing.
Well, they're trying to remind us who we are. Minute and 10 seconds gone. Oh my goodness! So it's going to be that kind of a week.
So, well, as long as the basketball meets this lofty standard.
Nice pick and roll, but Yaru can't hang on to the pass from Wayans. Hell ball, and the possession arrow goes Villanova way.
And what Mike Rice does is play great man-to-man defense. They really understand how to jam things up to help their partner. You don't get here unless you can compete, and they certainly do. He has raised this program, knocking them down the last 3 years.
Reggie Redding will inbound for the Wildcats. And there's Pena. He's traveling.
Trying to use their size, though. A nice little lob to Pena. And you can see everybody down there raking for Robert Morris.
Wigway will inbound it out of Hyattsville, Maryland, number 2. Gets it in the hands of Belton Jones. Here's the slight pressure applied by Reggie Redding.
Nice help, Pena.
Stolen. Right side, Redding gets it. Knocked out of bounds. And a foul is called again. Belton Jones.
Well, they scrap, don't they, on that end?
Indeed.
Villanova trying to find themselves. They struggled late in the season, as you well know, Vern.
Well,
that spark, maybe.
Yeah. Why do you think happened?
Well, I just think you get comfortable. The coaches use the word fat. Well, you
right.
Just think it's going to come easily. Nice D.
Wigway all the way off the glass, put back is good. That's Dallas Green, number 24.
Nice run under the floor by the big guy. He's got pretty good body control in that low post. He does a nice job of getting free off of penetration. We haven't seen it yet, but the perimeter guys of Robert Morris really get in the lane, get a foot there.
Pena takes the jumper just inside the arc, in and out. Dallas Green with a rebound.
Now they just want to hang tough, the old 4-minute story. Be in touch each 4 minutes.
Unwigwe, that's Messier. Unwigwe, Belton Jones, taken away. Malik Wayans one-on-one, and he will drive all the way to the basket and put it off the glass and good.
Scotty who? Who needs Scotty? Wayne's a really promising player, great talent, great speed in the open floor. He is a jet. Look at the body control. Able a little kiss at the end, but solid defensive play.
And the first man off the bench is Taylor King, not Scotty Reynolds, not Corey Fisher. And Russell Johnson, number 34, makes his first appearance on the court for Robert Morris.
Well, Taylor knew who the announcers were. He came over early. Acknowledged us.
Yeah.
Quite a personality at a Duke, and now at Villanova. He's an aggressive player.
Maurice Sutton on. Well, Yaru will sit. Redding, King, Sutton, Stokes on the floor for Villanova.
And all this scrambling and automatic switching can be very confusing. You're going to have to use your individual ability frequently to beat people.
Russell Johnson, there's Sutton to stymie the shot, and that's out of bounds. Touch last by Villanova.
Now, Russell Johnson, the guy that can use that pull-up jumper, gets on that offensive glass. A very confident team.
Inbounds, Abraham.
But Villanova looks very fresh on the defensive end, Vern. Look at the reaction. Challenging. Well, a little bit late on Abraham.
That's a three. Abraham's 81st made three of the year. Freshman record for Robert Morris, the Colonials.
Rookie of the year in the NEC Northeastern.
Well, they won their way into this event by defeating Quinnipiac in the championship game. He had 16 points in that one. There is the pure stroke of Taylor King.
That's what they need. I mean, that's his game. Any pick and pop, he can really stretch defense, open up the driving lanes for others.
Scotty Reynolds at the scoring table, getting ready to come on the floor. And here's Belton Jones, number 3. This is a Robert Morris team that comes in with a 23-11 record. Steps traveling. Dead ball. Scotty Reynolds on the floor for Malik Wayans.
What a year this guy's had, Scotty. I mean, just outstanding. Everybody has his number, and they challenge him every game, and he just lights it up. Great leadership qualities. 4 years, understands the deal.
And named the first team All-American by the United States Basketball Writers Association a week or so ago. That'll be the first of many honors for him this year.
Isn't that great? Pays to hang in there. What that pump fake, people still bite.
Long attempted three by Reggie Redding. That's off the front rim. 7-5, Villanova leads.
Nice crossover.
That's Josiah Whitehead, number 44, getting increased playing time here in the last 6 or 7 games. Sutton with the high screen.
Nice.
Pick and roll, there he is. Nice.
And nobody underneath to defend. Just great deployment, real understanding of how to stay wide, Vern.
15:28 to go in the opening half. Time called. Wildcats lead.
Dallas Green must have had blood on his left arm there.
Oh, is that right?
You see the You okay with this here?
You saw Joan. We welcome you back to Providence, Rhode Island. Run your fantasy baseball league with the award-winning Fantasy Baseball Commissioner. Try it for free at cbssports.com/commissioner. Corey Fisher, who did not start today, along with Scotty Reynolds because of a minor teaching point, stress minor.
Jay
Wright trying to make a point.
I'm sorry, Vern. I'm going to have to tell Jay, you don't ask questions. You know?
As a coach?
Yeah.
You don't want to know that they don't know the answer.
Right, in case they're not sure, you don't embarrass anybody. Gary Wallace on the floor with the ball, Vern. Good shooter, 40% threes. A lot of dribble drive, and you're going to have to turn the corner. It's a very scrappy defense right now. You can see everybody collecting around the ball, getting a piece, stays the same way.
That'll be Robert Morris ball. The Colonials, they were a junior college up until 1976, made the leap immediately from JC to Division I, so they have been Division I participants for 34 years. Located on the suburbs, Moon Township. That's for three, and that's Abraham.
And that was from Moon Township, too.
Yes.
He can fill it up deep, can he? You know, I recruited there years ago when it wasn't junior college. Gus Kropp was the coach. You know, they had great success in those days, too, and now a fine university.
Enrollment 5,000 in the NCAAs for the second year in a row. And Abraham cans one from Moon Township a second time.
You got to watch Abraham during the Lennon season.
11-9, Robert Morris with the lead. Back-to-back three.
He can light it up. He loves to step into those threes.
And here's Scotty Reynolds. Sutton with the high screen. King is open. They can't quite get the ball to him. Here's Sutton. Good defense. Pulls it away, and it's a rebound. Robert Morris.
Playing with a little confidence right now. Wow, not a good one here.
No.
Going to the well a little too deep, but they're coming up with the loose things. How about the three? Just a little bump here. Vern just sets everything up, just solid. A good understanding of how to position yourself. And how about the catch and shoot? I mean, he gets himself prepared beautifully. And this is number two. That's that ability to step in, and you can't give him that time and distance. Good ball movement.
Mike Rice goes to his bench again. He's got Brad Peel, number 25, on the floor for the first time. This is Peel setting the screen. How about that nice defense by Pena? But another open three off the rim. Rebound offense up and in.
Boy, they are scrapping, huh? The Wigway having trouble with that deep one, but they have been banging the glass.
Russell Johnson gets that one, and it's an 8-0 Robert Morris run.
Nice pump. Boy, does he do a great job of that, getting people in the air.
Around the world and out, and the rebound goes to Josiah Whitehead, number 44.
Yeah, they push it up, try and get something early, and then a lot of ball screens.
Delton Jones comes left. Wigway.
Nice steal. Oh, the kick. Unintentional.
Robert Morris has it.
They're getting everything going their way because they're scrappy.
Jones nowhere to go.
Pick it up.
Over and back. Now Robert Morris, the Colonials. Moon Township near the Pittsburgh Airport out of the Northeast Conference. 7th NCAA, and Hank Fraley, player in the NFL, one of their notable alums, and Robert Morris was a signer of the Declaration of Independence.
Dear friend of yours, wasn't he?
I knew him well.
Hey, by the way,
I knew him as Bob.
Bob, you were that tight. You had hoagies with him downtown, huh? You know, they ran the 5-star basketball camp at Rama. They had some of the finest players in the history of basketball on that campus at one time or another. You know, the Jordans and et cetera.
Right. That one knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Villanova ball. They trail by 4 as Robert Morris has scored 8 unanswered. Malik Wayans is going to come back on for Corey Fisher.
You know, Mike Rice's name's being thrown around now. Anytime you have a little run of success, of course, his alma mater, Fordham, and a lot of jobs opening for better or worse reasons,
yes,
right?
Boy, indeed.
Offense with the scoop.
Wednesday on a special night of Survivor, both the heroes and villains will go to Tribal Council. It's an all-new Survivor. Wednesday only on CBS.
Sort of the beginning, like American U last year for Villanova.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, just struggling to navigate. They made the Final Four. A long way to go in this one, but having their difficulties.
Russell Johnson had the ball in his hands, gets it to Belton Jones, a redshirt freshman out of Philadelphia. Of course, the location of Villanova. Jumper Peel. Short. Nice. Rebound Redding.
Nice look he had, though.
Malik Wayans, you really like his upside.
Oh, he is a talent. Explosive. He's got strength. Kyle Lowry-like.
With a floater, not good. Yaru can't get the rebound. No, he does get the loose change.
And you know, it was the ability of Waynes to stay active. Got a piece of the ball.
Under 12 now, Muftau Yaru from Benin got the last one.
Well, he's going to be a big-time player someday.
I think so.
Yeah, the more he plays, he needs games, is what Jay says. Nice hands here. Played by Redding.
Redding finds Scotty Reynolds. Jumper, air ball. And a time call with 11:32 to go in the first half.
You keep active, good things seem to happen. Look at Wayne, scrappy, getting the piece of it. The strong finish. Yaru. really like.
Really a nice start for Robert Morris. Out rebounding Villanova at this point, 10-2. Jay Wright, 9th season as the head coach of the Wildcats. Previous stint at Hofstra, and he's a graduate of Bucknell. Taylor King goes for the steal, right?
Tommy Pecora, who took over at Hofstra, another name that's being thrown around in that metropolitan area for jobs. His longtime assistant, Jay, very fond of him and his ability. These kids are ready, aren't they, Robert Morris? They're handling traps, and he switches. There's a double and a spread.
Wigway with the shot clock under 10. Jumper no good. Rebound Yaru. Rob Robinson's back on the floor now for Robert Morris as well. Comes out to trap, and here's Yaru. Spin move, runs right into Dallas Green. King can't hang on to it. Out of bounds, touch last by Robert Morris.
Love the way they're attacking Robert Morris. That's why they're on the glass, Vern.
Well, so far, both teams 5 of 12, but 3 of those efforts have come from beyond the arc, and turnovers 8-4. The big rebounding edge is what has helped sustain this Robert Morris lead.
Robert Morris very concerned about turnovers because you can score. They would rather a dead ball situation and get back on defense.
Way in sledding, nice slip. Yes, it was. And then he misses the shot, does Taylor King.
They do a nice job of analyzing when to slip. A lot of times it's a pick and pop with King, but Robert Morris in preparing Villanova, they're tough to prepare for because it's done with the dribble more often than not. It's not like a series of screens. It puts a lot of pressure on your communication skills.
Mentioned that Robert Morris, 15-3 in Northeast Conference play. They wound up tied in regulation conference play with a 15-3 mark with Quinnipiac, and then defeated them in the title game at Quinnipiac, the championship game on the road. And Tom Moore, the head coach, the former UConn assistant, that team had been undefeated at home, 14-0 this year.
Yeah, he's done a great job there. Wigway with his second clean look. And those are big. You got to knock them down when you get the opportunity.
Wayans, number 5. Here's Scotty Reynolds. Redding.
Nice hands.
Yes, it was. Belton Jones. Here's Reynolds, squares up, in and out, and Yaru over the top.
Twice Scotty's been on the money, not converting.
All day tomorrow on the CBS College Sports Network, catch live look-ins, expert analysis, and more on NCAA March Madness Central, engineered by GMC Sierra. Dominic Cheek has come on now, number 23. And Corey Stokes is back on the floor as well. There's Cheek, number 23. Another of those McDonald's All-Americans.
Boy, that little trap, if you could turn and attack. Green didn't settle. He could have got himself a fast break situation, 3-on-2. Pretty power. How about that? We haven't called that name at all, Robinson.
No. Robinson, his first 2 points, and it's a 4-point edge again. With 9:15 to go, first half.
Robinson, he's amazing. He really gets free. Crossover, beat the guy, nothing at the rim.
Wow. With a shot, yes, indeed. Here's Belton Jones on the run out, left side. Robinson back outside. Abraham, he's hit 3. Misses this one, and it goes right to Pena. Boy, he had a good look. Scotty Reynolds.
Good kick.
Cheek, no.
Not finishing plays, are they, Villanova?
No.
And that's part of the deal. The understanding of how to get to the rim. Just reading things. Here's the power game. Just strong. I'll tell you what, he's got the new do, too, from the championship game in the conference, right? Tough to recognize.
Well, this Villanova team, Bill, 5 of 16 from the field so far. So right around 30%. Gary Wallace has the ball in his hands, looks back at Mike Rice, his coach. There's the screen set by Robinson, pick and roll.
A nice recovery by Fisher.
Yes, it was.
Closes the turnover.
And
how about that?
The quick hands, and
Down underneath, a grab, not necessary. Pena on the floor. Wow. Johnson, huh? Is that him?
Let's see who they got.
Correction for Robert Morris, number 34, Russell Johnson.
Robinson.
Replacing number 24, Dallas Green.
So on the floor now for Villanova, Corey Stokes, Corey Fisher, Pena, Cheek, and Sutton, as Jay Wright tries to find a combination that might work.
Finish.
Okay.
Right, they're doing a lot of good things. It's just ringing the bell. Not a good look.
No. At the Robert Morris end, blocking foul is called on Fisher. Well, Robert Morris, we've mentioned Moon Township. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh. And Robert Morris, one of 5 Pennsylvania teams in. Pitt, of course, is in the big dance. Lehigh, the 16th seed. Villanova and Temple, the Owls, playing Cornell tomorrow. Graham Dunphy wasn't very happy about that.
How about that matchup? Well, it's his dear friend, a longtime associate of 10 years, Steve Donahue. And plus, Cornell's very good.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's add that to the mix.
Well, one of the more noteworthy losses this year was Cornell's at Kansas in Lawrence at the Fog. They gave the Jayhawks a handful midseason.
They gave a lot of people a handful. Not Penn, though, in the Palestra.
No.
Just fell asleep that night. You know, that Moon Township, some of the old names, Chuck Knox, that area, Alec Clipper, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it
Joe
is.
Schmidt, remember the great linebacker with the Lions? Am I aging myself a little bit?
No, you're not. Not in my presence. Well, Tony Dorsett from Alec Clipper. Mike
Joe Namath a
Ditka,
little later.
Beaver Falls. Fisher stripped. He's got a man. There he is. Whoa, nice block. Get it back outside. And Abraham pump fake.
Well, they play it. And playing with confidence, Robert Morris.
Quick, aren't they?
Oh, very quick.
Yeah.
Alert.
With a 6-point lead, 7:25 to go.
They're having trouble with that situation there. Anytime they bring 2 people together, they're having a difficulty.
Little out of control, back outside, jumper, no.
Now they got. Let's see who they got. They could get a bunch of people on this particular
Yeah,
play.
I think they
either
got
Whitehead or down in the corner, maybe Gary Wallace.
It is Gary Wallace. And time has been called.
We're going to be on for leads Florida. 4:45 left in the first. It's 29-28. Out of game 26, here's the Wiggins 17. That's 4 minutes left to go in the first.
A lot of coaches use these games for example. That's a first.
Substitution is in the game for Villanova, number 1, Scotty Reynolds, replacing
17-11 with 7:15 to go. Villanova down by 6 will inbound. Scotty Reynolds, who is 0 for 3, tries to shake loose. Corey Fisher having trouble getting it in, and finally finds Redding. Skip pass. Reynolds for 3. Wow, 0 for 4.
Yeah, he is really unerring this year on those looks. They are struggling. They're not ringing the bell whatsoever. Close to the rim, misses. Open jump shots. And it's a pretty good offense. Unfortunately here, Gary Wallace, I believe, number 2 with the discard.
Coming up on AT&T at the half, Greg Gumbel and company will take you out for a live look at the action going on in the NCAA tournament, and they'll get you caught up on all the latest tournament news, plus an AT&T Naismith Watch update. That's all coming up on AT&T at the half. Now let's check the 5 on the floor for the Wildcats of Villanova. Fisher and Reynolds, Cheek, number 23, Yaru, number 13, and Redding, number 15.
A real lack of points lately, and shot not a good one there, but they are just struggling. What's it, 5 minutes now without ringing the bell?
1 field goal in the last 8.5 minutes. They are 5 of 19 and missed their last 8 shots.
Almost tight. You get that feeling with the
little
release?
bit,
That was a pull the string job by Redding.
Well, they slumped so badly at the end. They were at one point 20-1 for the year. The only loss was to Temple. And then they finished the season 2-5 in their last 7, losing to Marquette in the Big East tournament.
And the margin of losses, very low. So just off your game a little, cost you. Pretty good move, huh? The big fella, Whitehead, just sliding, planting those feet.
6'8" senior out of Portsmouth, Virginia. And it's an 8-point Robert Morris lead, 19-11. You see the Robert Morris field goal attempt, 7 of 17. Reynolds is fouled.
A nice cut with Redding with the pass, and look at these numbers, huh? The turnabout. Of course, the end of the season, some of the teams they were playing were taking aim at them. Either they were upset at their success, but
you remember this, don't you?
I sure do. I sure do. I think the whole country remembers that. And right now they're in the same position. A team that's hungry, well prepared, well coached.
Corey Stokes on for Villanova, replacing Dominic Cheek. And Unwigwe is back on now. That's spelled Nwigwe. Unwigwe.
Somewhere in America, Mike Rice Sr. is watching this game.
That's right.
This is just what I told you, son. That's how I want you to coach him. They have a great job coaching at Duquesne, and now with the Portland Trailblazers doing some...
He's doing radio television.
Yeah, radio TV. He's been there for a long time. Something like 19 years. Nice play. That's the way to attack that pressure. Once you get over the initial trap, exploit it. Boy, are they prepared.
Yes, indeed. And it just strikes me that the longer this goes on, the more confident they become.
I would agree with you, and that step through, they've walked through this, rehearsed it, understood it. The nice little giveaway at the end. Nwigwe. Mizier.
Foul is on Yaru, and Unwigwe goes to the line.
Nwigwe. I'm glad you're here with me.
17-4 run and a 22-13 lead. In the corner. 5 field goals in all for the first half. Crossover, Fisher, bounce pass.
Well, look at the reaction defensively by this team. That is exceptional. They're really well prepared, to handle the dribble drive, contain the penetration. And we've seen them do it against a lot of people, but these struggles, layups around the rim. King had an opportunity, cross-court passes, playing the passing lane, terrific reaction on rebounds, pulling the string on runners, just not themselves, attributable to excellent performance by Robert Morris.
Corey Stokes at the line where he excels. He's an 88% free throw shooter for the year, and he gets the first and two. That foul was on Elijah Thompson, number 35, so Mike Rice going deep into his bench. Those of you who follow Villanova know that Jay Wright will use 10, 11 players, no problem.
And the talent level matches too. In some cases, guys really come in and can step up the performance. This is where they're going to win at Villanova. Maybe a little more basic this trip. Straight up, good containment.
Delton Jones, number 3. Back it goes to Russell Johnson. He's guarded by Scott Reynolds.
Not a bad pull-up guy either. Wow, can he drill it, huh?
Oh!
He is playing with some confidence. That pull-up, usually 15, 70-foot J. That one a little deeper.
He's a freshman out of Chester, PA, in the Philly area. Reynolds.
Ooh, good defense.
They're going to get Elijah Thompson, number 35, for his second quick foul.
And when you've got the size and the ability to plumb bob, just another couple inches, he would have had 3. But you're right about the confidence level, and defensively, they're in the right spot. I thought that was just a play on. Scotty hit the belly, goes to the floor. Just let him go.
2 shots.
One more for Scott Reynolds. Well, I fully realize it's early, 4:36 to go first half. But this game is reminding me of one of the most famous 15 against 2, Richmond over Syracuse in '91.
Too far for you.
Mike Rice in his 3rd year as the head coach at Robert Morris. 3-year starting guard at Fordham. Robert Morris leading by 8 to 15 seed over a 2 seed in large part, Bill, because they've out-rebounded Villanova 17-5 so far.
They're aggressive, they're prepared, excellent defense. Everybody knew that coming in, and yet selectively biting them with their offense too. Just breaking through traps and taking the extra pass. And the one dribble pull-up jumper has been effective.
Scotty Reynolds will take a seat on the bench, and Malik Wayans will replace him. Wayans started this game. Scotty Reynolds did not, nor did Corey Fisher. Jay Wright, the head coach, saying he wanted to make a minor teaching point. So he did not start either Reynolds as All-American or Fisher. They both were out for about 4 minutes. And I would stress it's the minor part, but you think maybe it had an impact on this?
Robert Morris playing great, there's no question about it, but also you're upset. Look at this penetration. What helps?
Hello.
That was up on the hill with all the good Italian restaurants. I wish we could afford them. Oh. Dribble drive. Say goodnight, or late in the afternoon, huh? Good aggressive play by Green, though. That's the way to go at the rim, and they have not backed off Robert Morris. But finishing the thought, it sometimes throws you off as a group when discipline does occur, and it takes you a while to get your wheels.
Well, they have looked lethargic. They're not hitting their shots. And in contrast, here's Robert Morris. That one doesn't go for Belton Jones. Quick on the run out, Wayans.
Oh, Wayans is such a terrific driver. I mean, he's got strength and bullbox speed.
Second game here will be Richmond St. Mary's. We are in the South region, the ultimate destination after the visit to Providence would be a trip to Houston next week. Top seed in the region, Duke. Villanova's number 2. And that one goes cold, and Villanova trying to climb back into this thing now. Taylor King will come back on. 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go.
You like this speed, Vern? Ooh, take it to the 10, young fella.
Up on the banners, up. You don't believe me?
No, I just want to be sure. Because
That's his wife, Julie, to the left. I wouldn't mind getting both of them there. Boy.
Oh,
Dave. Oh,
who's he talking about?
Dave Gavitt.
Oh, yeah, when they didn't go in 80, I think.
80. Yeah,
they didn't go. Remember the Carter?
he also started the Big East.
Wasn't it Vern?
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah.
He was the voice of basketball.
Yep. That's great. Yeah. In attendance today, basketball royalty, Julian Dave Gavitt. It's hard to limit the list of things you could say about Dave Gavitt, Big East commissioner. He was the head coach here at Providence 69-79, Olympic coach 1980, and not so coincidentally, the guy who recommended that Bill Raftery pursue a career in broadcasting.
Well, he watched my team play and he said, you should get another career, kid. But also this beautiful building is attributable to him. And the reason this tournament is here, Tom Jones said, saying one of the important reasons, obviously the building, but Dave Gavitt and his impact on this great game.
Oh, how about that? I thought he'd established himself.
And away from the rim, too.
Yes, it wasn't under the basket. This March, please fill out your census form and mail it back. I just read what they put in front of me. That was a surprise. Okay,
basically you all count. But
yeah, that's right.
You know, when you think of this team and the flexibility that Jay Wright has, Wayne's a guy that can come in and spell or play with any of them. They've got different point guards, and you know, that is terrific to have that many extensions from the bench.
Russell Johnson. One more. 25-19, 3:14 to go before the halftime break. This has been an impressive effort by the Colonials of Robert Morris.
Very well prepared. Saw them yesterday going through their defensive drills. That's where he doesn't worry too much about the offense. That'll take care of itself. Mike Rice believes in this end of the floor. Watch the footwork, the spacing. Usually good help down there on the rake. Oh, they are solid.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty
no numbers, but a beautiful feed. And then the shot they couldn't finish. Russell Johnson, number 34, at the other end. Here's Fisher, lost control. Gets it back. Look at the quick defense.
I love it. I mean, the hands are not giving up on it. Mike sort of pacing on the sideline, giving support. Oh, he's dying.
They called it a Mezia Nwigwe, and that's going to send Fisher back to the free throw line.
They have not been able to attack that lane, Fisher and company. Reynolds either. Standing people up on the drive.
Scotty Reynolds is going to replace Fisher, so he stays on the sidelines. Neither Fisher nor Reynolds started the game today. A minor teaching point stressed by Jay Wright. He kept him out of the starting lineup, and he went for the donut.
A 78% free throw shooter as well.
2:35 to go. Waynes.
Robert Morris been taking good shots, a lot of ball screens, and therefore when you take good shots, you're in defensive balance, you're coordinated.
Look at those quick hands. And Wigway saved it. Now left side. Russell Johnson, the redshirt freshman from the corner. Wigway.
He gets a little Wigway going his way. A nice penetration and fine quick timeout by Villanova. Whew. How about the ball rolling and the activity around the glass, huh?
Wigway.
I thought so.
Yeah.
He said tip in.
No,
Monzi.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it just rolled. Yeah.
Monday on CBS, TV comedy doesn't get any more awesome than this. Catch a new episode of How I Met Your Mother Monday, only on CBS.
And Vern, that last jump shot, defense is set. Counter that. This is a key period, I think, for Robert Morris, the next 2 minutes. Villanova probably will try and extend the defense a little bit, try and pick up the pace of the game.
Reynolds. Wow. I'm not so sure. Tried that shot over Dallas Green. Now they get it back. From the corner, Taylor King, much better.
Why does that help? But he can step way out there. Wayne's with a terrific look, and here's the three-quarter court pressure. Got to value the ball now.
Unwigwe, number 2. Belton Jones, number 3. 6-point margin with 1:20 to go first half.
Pretty good job banging the ball here. Great extension defensively by Villanova.
Shot clock at 6.
You don't want to foul. Move your legs at this point.
At 2.
Nice.
Rejected by Sutton.
The shot clock. Terrific effort. That's the type of defense you would expect from Villanova. Really got after it, denying on the perimeter, really aggressive to close out here. Number 25, big Sutton.
One minute to go, first half. Ooh, dang, my goodness.
He doesn't mind those. That's he gets me nervous.
Waynes almost lost it. In the lane.
Good control.
Back outside. King.
No good. You can tell. So he didn't catch it clean. What a half, huh, for Robert
How about
Mars?
that? Colonials out of the Northeast Conference, 23-11. It's a 15 leading at 2, and they will have the lead at the half.
Oh, they over-pursue here, but smart. You're not going to jack it up early.
See a couple of second different shot clock, play clock. Wow. King, and a foul.
Not a good one either. Goodness, got to control yourself, Dallas Green.
That's his second.
Clock stops, ring the bell. They wanted the last shot. A little bit frustrating. Mike Rice really pacing on that sideline. He knows that that's a very harmful situation.
And that'll put Taylor King, a Californian who began his collegiate career at Duke, played there 1 year, transferred, sat out a year ago. And the free throw woes continue for Villanova. This is one of the strengths as a team is at the free throw line. They hit 75%, but today 6 of 10.
And this one's key because you want to set up your defense. They'll really get after them. Remember, Morris, just value the ball. Don't turn it over. Very important. Well, doesn't matter.
They've missed their last 4, but King gets the rebound and then can't control it.
Oh, he could have dribbled it.
Yes, he could have.
They're going to get one more shot. Catch and turn.
0.8 of a second left.
How about this play? Just over penetrate the head. You could dribble or pass it. Anything you wanted. Just didn't really get a good look at the clock. Just execute it.
Well, a year ago, Villanova down to American University by 10 at the half. And they are currently down 6.
Back screen to the big, looking for Sutton around the rim.
With a clean catch, it might have happened.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
You've seen that before.
I have. Christian Leitner, where are you? That's the end of the first half, 28-22. Robert Morris will send you to Greg Gumbel with AT&T at the half after this message and this word from your local station.
The NCAA salutes its 400,000 student athletes participating in 23 sports and 88 national championships. Watch the video screens throughout today's first round games for more information or log on to ncaa.com. Visit ncaa.com/hospitality for official fan ticket and hospitality packages for the Division I Men's Basketball Championship and other select NCAA championships. NCAA basketball fans watch coverage from every first-round game through the championship of the 2010 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Tournament online for free. Sign up now for March Madness On Demand, available at ncaa.com.
booth with us each week. He's from Knoxville.
Oh.
I've got it. Robert Morris by 6 at the break. CBS Sports coverage of the NCAA basketball tournament. We'll continue after this message and a word from your local station. Back in Providence in a moment. And now let's take a look behind the stats presented by LG. Halftime, 28-22, Robert Morris. Karan Abraham leads the way with 9 points for the Colonials. Taylor King off the bench with 6 points for Villanova. For more in-depth analysis of this game, watch CBS College Sports Network's continuing coverage of the NCAA.
Well, all about the rebounding and hustle and scrappiness of Robert Morris. Very aggressive. Anything loose they've been after. All the hustle plays seem to be going their way. They're always in the right spot. The runouts. Then the threes start banging them down. The offensive rebound solid. Kickouts and the early preparation for the three has been exceptional. Now, Vern Lundquist, can they continue these first 4 minutes?
What do you think? This is why you're highly paid.
Well paid. Defensively, they're going to be there. It's how they handle the basketball and if they can continue rebounding.
Here's Unwigwe. Abraham, nice dish. Nice block. And Yaru wrestles it away.
Good collective defense, that trip.
And so Scotty Reynolds, little floater, that's his first basket.
How about that, huh? He's a second half guy. We've seen that all year long. He just steps up.
Scott did not start the game. He and Corey Fisher neither started because of a minor teaching point. That was stressed by Jay Wright. This foul
Waynes.
On Waynes.
Yeah, just a little activity, but just collecting around the rim. Extraordinary defense, something you're used to. But here, he loves that little pull-up three, but just that little head fake. He's very clever off the bounce.
So the ball will be inbounded now by Karan Abraham. The freshman, 9 points first half. Led the way. Largest lead of the game for Robert Morris was 9. Oh, there's good defense by Scotty Reynolds.
Good timeout.
Yeah, sure was. Very alert.
You know they're going to bring it, so Robert Morris better be ready. The Wildcats sitting back, not doing the job you're used to defensively. They need some hustle plays. Scotty doing it.
Yeah, got it. Robert Morris still leads by 4, 19-10. They take a quick timeout as Belton Jones found himself in possession of the ball, but on the floor, having lost his dribble. And so it's going to be Robert Morris inbounding. 28-24, Colonials out of Moon Township, Pennsylvania, leading Villanova by 4.
A pretty little campus too, Vern. I really enjoyed going out there years ago.
Unwigwe.
Right now they're having troubles.
No numbers here. Let's see what Reynolds has in mind. What he has in mind is drawing a foul as he takes it to the lane.
Well, that's what you love about leadership. You knew they were going to come, play in the passing lane, put pressure on the ball initially, and taking it right between defenders, knowing he gets to the free throw line where he bangs him in at an 82% rate.
And the foul called on Rob. Oh, they've changed it now. It was Robinson. Now they change it to Unwigwe. And that becomes important because it would have been Robinson's third. That was the initial call, and Unwigwe picks up his second. Reynolds with one more.
Now, got to be ready now if you're Robert Morris. Be in the right position. Know if you can attack, if you beat the press, and when not to. Oh, what a tough spot to pick it up, huh?
Belton Jones. Reynolds chasing him. Gives way, and there's a sixth block of the game.
And that's just great defense.
Yep. Gary Wallace now on for, let's see if it's going to be Belton Jones. It will be. NCAA March Madness On Demand is streaming every game from the NCAA Championship online for free. Watch any game from the tournament live at ncaa.com. Another steal. Redding. Wow. Too strong. Good defense by Unwigwe.
Yeah, they got a foul as he stepped in bounds. Ready. You got to finish that deal. But right now, Mike Rice made a substitute because the defense has made his team play quicker, doing some things in a rush, and then they're having difficulty controlling the basketball as well. Now, this pressure is going to become more and more aggressive. Villanova not able to finish that trip.
From the corner, Reynolds, no. Dallas Green over the top. And a foul, I believe it's Wayne.
Yeah, I think so. He got caught underneath.
That's his third. And Gary Wallace heads to the Robert Morris bench, having picked up his third foul. So it's becoming a game of attrition now, early in the second half. 2-point game, 28-26.
Cheek going to come in. They can rotate. He can play a wing. Make sure he's got a. Malik must not foul now. He knows he's got 3.
He's out on Abraham. Belton Jones, number 3. Jumper, Dallas Green, yes.
Oh, does he do a nice job spreading and making himself available off the dribble drive. Heads up play.
6'8" senior from Indianapolis cans the mid-range jumper, and it's back to a 4-point lead.
Does a nice job widening out there.
In and out for Wayans. Offensive board. There's the cut. The kick to Reynolds. No. Reynolds saves it. No, he did not. He was on the line.
Not making shots, but the ability to get in the lane, something we haven't seen a whole lot of late with Robert Morris, and then the understanding of how to widen out there. That's just a terrific play by Dallas Green. Make yourself available, you can bring it.
Dominic Cheek, a little pressure applied, number 23.
He's long, lengthy. Reminds me a little bit of Curry Kittles with that body.
Whoa.
Good idea. 5'9", that would be a stretch. Or maybe 5'9" is a stretch also.
Yeah, I think so, Ron Abraham. I'm not sure.
He plays like he's 6'2", though. What a tough kid. Very talented.
Now Reynolds across the timeline. Robert Morris's largest lead in this game. Twice in the first half, they were up by 9. Stokes. Yes.
Can't leave him. I mean, you can't open up defensively as Jones did and look to help out. He's got a pure-looking stroke.
Corey Stokes for 3, averaging 16 points per game in the Big East tournament and the 2 prior to that. Unwigwe.
Nice.
Got the roll, yes.
How about the ball fake, too, Vern? Froze the D as Green dove to the rim. Excellent play. Hands.
Yep, little hand check on Belton Jones, number 3.
Well, Providence done a nice job with this tournament, haven't they? The whole atmosphere.
Well, yes. Here in the arena, it seats 12,500. And just looking, I mean, it looks full here for a first-round game in the afternoon.
This early. The friends I've had in Providence over the years, they're not up this early, generally speaking. A little hold here in the lane, not a good one by Jones. One way to stop Scotty. I just love the way this kid has grown up personally, socially, attitude. Not that he had a bad one, but just assuming leadership.
Yeah, the story has been well told where Scott Reynolds is.
Fisher bounced it on the inbounds, out of bounds to get it in.
Scotty adopted as a small child, and his adopted parents are here. Interesting story this week. He does know the telephone number of his birth mother. He's chosen not to contact her yet. And his birth mother has no relationship with his father.
He said there'll be a time.
Yeah.
And he'll figure out when the right time is.
32-29 in this one.
Good ball movement.
Sure is.
Good hands in there by Reynolds.
Robinson loses it. Now, Villanova.
Timeout. What?
He traveled.
Oh, I thought he had the timeout first.
I did too. And that's what Jay Wright is saying.
Unless he was falling out of bounds, tough little play. Let's see. Oh, I think he got it, Vern, huh? They gave him a walk.
And become a fan of the NCAA men's basketball Facebook page and get the latest news and updates.
That's the same as the high school.
Okay, good.
Originally signed at Oklahoma, as you know.
Yeah.
Not that you need that now.
Yeah. Scott Reynolds' parents, Rick and Pam Reynolds, and his little sister, hoping that their son can elevate his game a little bit now. A tough start, 1 of 8 for Scott Reynolds thus far.
Yeah, he's had a lot of in and outs, and he's still guarding, and that's what you have to do if you try and come back. Robert Morris has been solid, having a little trouble the last 4 minutes getting in sync offensively.
Well, they've had 4 turnovers, Bill, their last 5 possessions. And that's kept this. There's another block.
How about
the
that?
ball rolls across the rim. Wow.
How about that? And a nice read. Disdain, a little side pick and go to the rim. But boy, you don't see size like that in their schedule. Not consistently.
Dominic Cheek guarded by Dallas Green. Entry pass.
And a hold.
Yeah.
Green down there. That's number 3, I think, if my numbers are right. This is just a good read. Refused the screen. And how about that reaction? Almost crawled in, but continuing to be impressive on the defensive end. Yaru.
And the foul is called on Robinson.
Oh, okay.
It's his 3rd. So Corey Stokes over on the bench. Let's see, Yaru, Reynolds, Taylor King's on the floor. Fisher will inbound. And Redding is the 5th Villanova player. He's got the ball now, guarded by Dallas Green.
A nice high-low setup and pretty release. Yaru with the dunk down and King with the footwork.
Villanova within 1 with 15-13 to go.
Ooh, high dribble.
Oh, yes, it was. Belton Jones in the lane. There's Yaru. There's a mismatch.
Wow. Some presence, too. Yaru, a one-man zone in there.
Nice. Dallas Green.
Well, we saw him hit that little jumper. That time some good footwork at the rim.
Back to a 3-point margin. Now Fisher
just
no good.
on today, is he?
1 for 9 for Scotty Reynolds.
This is just a great job, Vern, of King, and then the fill up top, just solid. Look at the spin and turn, and watch the quick release. Don't come back down. Green looming around you, and we mentioned his ability away from the basket. This time a little finesse with the jump hook delivery.
Russell Johnson brings it in for Robert Morris. Gary Wallace across the timeline, right side. Dallas Green calls for it, now heads toward the high post.
Everybody pressuring the ball, always sneaking a peek off the ball.
Redding, one of the better defenders, is guarding Dallas Green. Now 5 on the shot clock. And there's Sutton to come over. He does get called for the foul. All season fans have submitted ideas to improve the fan experience. Now 64 will compete in the Coke Zero Brain Bracket. Decide who wins 10 grand. Vote at CokeZero.com.
The guards can be aggressive because you got those big guys down there. Sutton that time gets nailed for it, but they're all jamming it up, looking to assist.
Gary Wallace, a junior out of Montclair, New Jersey, at the line. One more.
And Gary had a Seton Hall prep right near my old home down in West Orange. Bob Farrell, longtime coach, they've been very successful. They're hanging, huh?
They sure are. Robert Morris perfect at the line, 7 of 7.
Elijah Thompson on the floor.
Redding back to Reynolds. Spin move, has to protect the ball. Almost throws it away, does.
And again, the defensive pressure of Robert Morris has been outstanding. They understand how to protect, help, and then they recover. Of course, the errant toss, just a little too tall for Fisher.
11 turnovers for Villanova in the game now. That's matched up against the 16 for Robert Morris. Wigway guarded by Redding. 13:35 to go. Robert Morris, 9-point lead in the first half. They were up by 6 at the break. Villanova climbed within 1. And here's another rejection by Sutton. Ball bounces perfectly to Reynolds. He takes it up, and Redding is there to save it. In the corner, Taylor King. Let's go to the half-court set.
I'll tell you, Green was smart. He got right up on King. He was ready to jack that deep one.
From the corner, Redding, no. Chased down, out of bounds, touched last by Robert Morris.
Sutton has been just great helping out, reading things and keeping it in play. Watch this ignite the fast break. Bang! Everybody fills the lane. That's like a outlet pass. Gorgeous defensive work.
Maurice Sutton, the 6'11 freshman out of Largo, Maryland.
Got to get it in.
13 minutes to go. St. Mary's and Richmond, the second game here. And the winner of this one gets the winner of that one on Saturday. Villanova having real problems scoring today.
And Wayne's a little mismatch with the dribble with Green, but he didn't take advantage. Down to 10.
Fisher from the corner. Redding wide open look.
Well, that's their game, and they just haven't been making those. Dribble drive, fine.
That's for 3. The margin is 2. How about that?
It's amazing how the draw, the suckage with just a little head fake, huh?
Oh, goodness.
How about this, getting to the lane and then just finding? That's typical of what they do best. And then the other end, the ability, just get those eyebrows raised, if you have any, and just convert, just solid.
So Dallas Green at the line shooting 2.
Now, Villanova's going to have to do a better job getting in the lane with dribbles, Vern, and then finding people. I know they're jump shots, but they don't have a power game, so they manufacture inside shots, maybe with the kick and drive. Robert Morris has just kept them out of there.
One more for Dallas Green over the course of the year, 69% from the line. 0 for 2 this time.
And he's going to be known for a big block against Quinnipiac.
Yeah.
Help them get their championship.
And then he made 2 free throws in that game to secure the victory.
There's the slip and the switch.
Giroux's back on now. Number 13 comes out to set the screen. Fisher inside the line. Offensive board. Stokes throws it right to Karan Abraham.
What a read by the little guy. They're not going away. The ability to defend, and then Nwigwe at the other end.
Malik Wayans back on the floor. Turnaround, Giroux, no. Loose ball on the floor. Robert Morris.
Anything for free, they have been after.
Nwigwe calls for it on the right side. They ignore him. Does Gary Wallace. Now he's got it in his hands.
A little pin down series, but it's the perimeter guys.
Oh, yeah!
For 3.
And a foul. Woo!
Well, we know who the favorite here is. The crowd responding to Robert Morris. The little guy with the big ticker takes the hit, and he keeps on ticking.
Let's go to Greg in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final for 2011 men's Final Four teams in Houston, Texas. Online ticket applications can be accessed at ncaa.com/Final Four.
Okay.
On review, it is confirmed a three-point goal.
Something back there. Oh.
Yeah, we're
yeah, different games. I thought you meant the ODU coach.
okay. What is he shooting free throws today? Nothing. Okay, great. 85% free throw shooter.
Vern, remember they say he blossomed after that.
Yeah, I got that note.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got that note. I don't want to waste it. The way that we get an audience.
Right.
Karan Abraham, having canned that marvelous 3 off the glass, gets one more after the foul. And this will extend the lead, if good, back to 8. Abraham with a 4-point play, 42-35, 34 rather. 11:05 to go.
Really having their difficulties.
Taylor King draws a foul. 42-34. As Karan Abraham cans a 3 from the corner, fouled by Waynes, and a 10-3 run for the 15th seeded Robert Morris Colonials. Now King at the line. Shooting 2.
Now King has given him a nice little bit of a lift. He posted them up for a high-low earlier. That time again inside. They need some easier points, and Jay Wright to go.
Underneath, Yaru foul.
Nice giveaway, though. You know that's going to be a shot. Jones making sure he doesn't get the hands up.
Foul was on Jones. That's 4 on Belton Jones. So he joins Mike Rice on the bench. Little disconsolate as he heads toward the bench. 9:35 remaining. Box out, box out. Mike Rice, Fordham grad, class of '91. Mustafa Yaru at the line, shooting a second free throw now. And while most of you were away, look at this one.
How about that? How good is that? Little kiss with some spin. Willie Mosconi-like.
Yaru 2 for 2. And a 6-point game with 9:35 to go. Largest lead in this ball game, 9. That was by Robert Morris in the first half. Here in the second half, Villanova got within 1, but Gary Wallace.
They do some interesting things. That Abraham in the middle of the zone offense against that trap. Nice pass. How about that maneuver? Well, you had mentioned they're going to him a little bit more. The ability to score around the rim by Whitehead.
Yeah, he's really increased his scoring prowess here in the last 5-6 games. Sutton getting ready to come back from Villanova. He's had a great defensive game so far. Stokes wide open.
So that's the one guy you don't want. Look at that rebound. Goodness. Whew.
Josiah Whitehead. Wild shot from the corner by Karan Abraham.
Hasn't made many mistakes, has he?
Fisher. 3.
And they really can stretch you when they're on their game. And that should open up their ability to turn the corner and create.
Back outside, nice ball movement. Back it goes to Abraham.
Well, they are prepared, Bern, aren't they?
Gosh, you can really tell.
Nice hands.
Taken away. 18 turnovers. Robert Morris, Reynolds, jump stop, short. Yaru, up and yes!
And that's all because of Reynolds' penetration. We mentioned just a moment ago, when you make big shots, deep shots, and now you got to guard for that. Nice penetration by Scotty, just unable to finish, but all the activity and attention in his direction and the ability of the big guy to finish.
.36 remaining in this one. Timeout called with 7:53 to go. Once in this half, Villanova was within 1. And then a big 4-point basket by Karan Abraham. And now Yaru with an opportunity for a 3-point play. He got this rebound, went up with the shot, and will shoot 1.
Showed you some strength there, didn't he?
Yes.
Bringing others up, but you notice Scotty not making that shot, just a little bit off his game. He normally steps back and kisses that baby home. Now Robert Morris, how you handle pressure. It's going to come at you. use those corners of half court to trap you, Villanova, in a wise fashion. So you got to be alert, look for a post guy, and then make the decision. Do you have something, or get it back out?
7:53 remaining, and we mentioned the foul trouble for Robert Morris, sending more and more guys to the bench with 3 and 4, as they valiantly have fought off this Villanova team, trying to become only the 5th team ever, a 5th team as a 15 seed, to oust number 2.
Wow. Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, a final score, Old Dominion 51, Notre Dame 50.
Muftal Yuru at the line, trying to complete a 3-point play here and bring Villanova within 2. 7:53 to go. What a nice shot.
He does. Interesting enough, Scotty Reynolds earlier in the year was saying he's fundamentally sound. He just has to play more and more games. And the rotation, now you got the big guy, number 25 defensively, Maurice Sutton, who's been a factor, negating shots and getting runouts. Straight up man.
Whoa, stolen.
Oh, too far.
Yes, it was.
Oh, lob it up and let him run under it. That's why big guys aren't point guards.
Sutton had the opportunity, and he...
That's one of those you either hit him directly, but when he's right in line with you, throw it up, let it bounce softly.
7:30 remaining in this one.
Automatic switching here. Big show by King,
and King got the foul.
Got the belly rub.
Foul comes to Villanova, number 31, Taylor King, his first. Team has 7 into the game for Robert Morris, number 2, NCAA New Wigway. Replacing number 34.
So Abraham goes to the line.
At the line for Robert Morris, number 4.
Kid makes 85% of them. Everything he does well.
And one more. "17 points now."
It's always been a climb uphill for Villanova, hasn't it?
Yes.
A little close.
Opening
and then,
3 or 4 minutes.
this team has an answer.
Corey Fisher, number 10. Back to Wayans. King wants it. They don't get it.
Nice defense. Well, they are solid.
Sutton calls for it.
Fisher's strong.
Under 7 to go here in Providence. Karan Abraham penetrates, brings it back outside. In Wigway. Jumper for 3, no. Rebound, loose ball. And Fisher has it, no numbers here. He'll take it all the way, and he's fouled by Karan Abraham.
Boy, Fisher can come at you full steam and still slide by.
Foul is charged to Robert Morris, number 4, Karan Abraham. He's third. He has 9.
Abraham picks up his third. He's been the star offensively for this Robert Morris team. Just hit a 4-pointer, fouled on a successful 3 bank shot. That at the moment gave Robert Morris an 8-point lead. Right now it's a 4-point margin. And here's Corey Fisher at the line.
Boy, they have really struggled on the open shots and, of course, the free throws. A dilemma when you're trying to make a comeback.
75% from the line. Villanova is 13 of 19 for the day, and Fisher 0 for 3. And it's a 3-point game, 48-45, 6:33 to go.
And the one thing Robert Morris had talked to the team about is don't turn it over and start fast breaks for the opponent. By and large, they've been pretty good.
Jumper, Unwigwe.
Look at his inside there.
And a foul.
How about number 1, huh? Woo.
Rob Robinson.
Active. He just worked hard to slide around and get in position. Just a great read on that offensive rebound.
That's the 4th foul on Mustafa Yaru. 48-45. Robinson at the line. Scotty Reynolds and Corey Fisher did not start for Villanova today. Deemed a minor team issue. UCLA, UNC, and Indiana missed the tournament. And Notre Dame has been knocked out by Old Dominion, a 1-point loss for the Fighting Irish. And here, the 15th-seeded Robert Morris Colonials lead by 4.
ODU not bad, really. They beat Georgetown earlier in McDonough.
That's right.
On campus.
Yeah, they play 1 game on campus. John Thompson III said, well, that's it for Old Dominion. We'll not schedule them again.
There's so many good teams. I mean, you can't take anybody for granted. Nice diagonal.
Fisher, Reynolds is back on the floor. He struggled today. He's got the ball now. 1 for 12 for Scotty Reynolds. Nice to Redding. Pump fake up. Got it.
Boy, nice ball movement too. And Scotty making a good decision just on the floor.
49-47, 5:43 to go.
Boy, they are handling the. They're handling. That was close, wasn't it?
As you might say, he dragged the puppies.
He did. Well, he got the toe scraped. Anyhow.
Unwigwe. And he's trapped. Oh, he finds the right guy. How about that?
Good knock call, though. You know, it's funny when you block shots like that, maybe just hold your ground and guard the guy. Sutton doing a little Hollywood move.
51-47, 5:10 remaining. Reynolds.
Normally he would take that shot.
Yeah. 1 for 12, as we said, from the field for Scotty Reynolds.
Once again. Wow, is he off his game? You can see the giveaway in frustration. It's funny, even the good ones get a little untracked. How about this? Drop step, good read, and then once you make a bad decision in the lane, boy, you pass up a good shot, it's tough to get another one.
Maurice Sutton is out. Peña's in. He has not played all that much today.
No, they've gone bigger with Sutton quite a bit. Yaru.
Green shoots 1 and 1. And it's back to a 5-point margin.
I'll tell you, Jay, on the other, we got to look at Mike Bryce. He is really aggressive, pacing the sideline, and Jay as cool as ever. But inside, he's got to be churning a little bit, don't you think?
Oh, I would think. Green got them both. Boy, 6-point game, 4:51 to go. A 15 seed out of Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Leading a 2nd seed Villanova team.
What a story, and the one and done, huh? What a story is developing.
Well, early in this game, there was a 17-5 rebounding edge. And Robert Morris continues to do well on the board. They lead rebounding 32-22. Belton Jones, number 3.
They've been using all of this aggressive defense against Villanova. And at the end, the penetration and getting the hit.
6-point margin. Villanova, you can see how they're struggling from the field. 5 of 21 from beyond the arc, 14 turnovers to 19. Abraham has been a force on the floor offensively, and here's Belton Jones, number 3.
They've had great composure too, handling all this trapping and rotating of Villanova. Not the same Villanova team, are they?
Not at all.
You saw there's just something missing.
A Villanova team that started 20-1, they only lost to Temple. Struggled at the end, lost 5 of their last 7 games, and there seems to be no spark.
No. Trying, but ineffective.
This is a team that knocked off Pittsburgh and went to the Final Four just a year ago. Reynolds, look at that defense. And Woodway. Fisher, Redding, no! Green, and a foul is called.
I believe Jones on the side. They are really aggressive.
3 minutes, 57 seconds.
Yeah.
9 was the largest, right?
It's been tasted over here too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
4 minutes left.
I think.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Greg, thank you. And here, 3:57 separating Robert Morris Colonials. Belton Jones has fouled out, only 2 points, but a factor on the floor for the Colonials out of the Northeast Conference. And at the line, Reggie Redding, a 15 seed, 4 minutes away from knocking off the second-seeded Villanova Wildcats. There's one.
Does this remind you of some history in your
Well,
long and storied career?
Lenny Elmore and I sat there at Cole Fieldhouse in 1991 and watched Dick Tarrant and the Richmond Spiders defeat Jim Boeheim and Syracuse. That was a 15-2.
As it gets tighter now, you've got to be in the right position if you're Robert Morris, make good passes, come to the ball. You know Villanova's going to try and step it up these traps.
Villanova's last lead in this ball game, this is almost incredible, 9-8. So Robert Morris has had the edge since 15 minutes remained in the first half.
Green
in the lane.
Green underneath with Scotty Reynolds should be able to offensive rebound.
Wallace.
And a good job by look at
Robinson.
Yep. See, that's Reynolds. That's him. That is not a walk. Momentum drags you along the floor. It is not a walk.
Down by 6. Reynolds did not start the game today.
Well, he gets a little break here, I think.
Yes, he does.
A lot of times he'll dribble right out and find people, but Green right behind trying to get position. I mean, that's a mismatch, but this is just a great effort. Of course, the crowd thought that was a walk. Your momentum, it's legal. And down here, I think he just really gets a break. Pretty good position defensively, a little frustration. I think that was Wallace under there.
Mike Rice in his 3rd year as the head coach. He's lost his 2nd player now, Gary Wallace. Off the bench, fouls out. 3:06 to go. Just to reiterate, Jay Wright elected not to start his backcourt, Fisher and Reynolds, because of a minor team infraction. And they sat for about 4 minutes, and you could just tell, Bill, that Scotty Reynolds has been off his game. Whether that's the reason or not, there's Doug West, one of the assistant coaches, the star of the '89 team.
It's trying to get everybody's attention and focus. And they lost it, I think, the latter part of the season, and using something in a strategy situation. And he has stepped it up since he's come in now, but he has struggled with his jump shot, the open looks he's had, and even making some decisions in the lane. But he is a tough kid. I mean, he really is. He's a gamer. Finds ways to win and score.
3:06 to go. Robert Morris, largest lead was 9 midway through the first half. They were up 6 at the break. Villanova got within 1. And Robert Morris extended the lead, and they still have it. Under 3.
Here's the guy you got to worry about.
Karan Abraham. He's guarded by Redding. Oh, he lost it. Gets it back to Wigway and Yaru. Now here's Reynolds. 1-on-2.
Smart play.
Yes, indeed.
We've got to get some help, though.
Back to Reggie Redding. Stokes looks in for Yaru. Redding in the corner. 2:23 to go. And a 4-point Robert Morris lead. Reynolds is 1 for 13 in the game.
Got to go to the rim. He's got he gets a break here, too. Oh, my God. Mike Rice beside himself at the other end. Nwingwe with the grab. Oh, that's 2 big breaks for Scotty Reynolds and Villanova. Here's the terrific defense as they help out. And that's, the ref's right there. He may have seen him hit the wrist, but they do such a great job helping defensively. There is a little fire there, and that's why they play so hard.
Mezia and Wigway, that's his 4th foul. They've lost 2 already, and Reynolds hasn't been able to get it done from the field, but at the line, Scotty Reynolds, the first-team All-American, is now a perfect 9 for 9.
He finds a way, though.
2-point game, 2:10 to go.
They've done it in pieces, bringing it up against the press. They haven't gone long at all. They get a timeout for Mike Rice.
2 minutes and 3 seconds before a full house in Providence, and timeout called by Robert Morris.
Did you see Green put him back in the huddle? Rice was coming towards this guy, and they walked him right back into the huddle. What do you see here? Good play by Dallas Green, you know.
Robert Morris has led since they trailed 9-8, but the lead a precarious 2 points now. And as the timeout was called by Mike Rice, he's still complaining about that last foul called. Robert Morris, 2 timeouts left.
And watch Dallas Green now. Coach, get back in. That's a switch, isn't it? It's usually the calming influence. How pretty was that?
Oh, terrific. Under 2.
How about this pressure? It's relentless. Each
21
trip,
turnover. Excuse me, Bill.
No, that's each trip becomes more and more difficult. Too close together. Good denial. Wayne's in the right spot. Ooh.
And you would think this is where the rigors of Big East play pay big dividends.
And
now they're going to put Scotty Reynolds back on the line where he's perfect this afternoon.
Yeah, nothing like close games to get you to understand, and it gives you a calmness. And this is one where, just showing that big, he's not going to do anything out there. I think you've got to string it out.
Whoa! He's now 11 of 11. And this is for the tie.
And Cool Hand Luke on the sideline, he hasn't sweated one bit.
He never does.
He's unbelievable.
No.
He'll never do a dial commercial, I'll tell you that.
He perspired in '83 when he was a senior at Bucknell. First tie since it was 2-2.
Yeah, it was a tough course he was in.
This is Abraham.
They got to get in his hands at some point. Wayne, they got to grab, almost intentional. That is awfully close. He grabbed the uniform. Not a smart play.
That's 5 on Wayans. 1 minute, 34 seconds to go.
Oh, you can see this play here. This is not a really good play. A smart. Now watch this, Evert. See that shirt?
Yes.
Wow. Redding in there as well. They could have taken your pick. They had not run that play across the foul line. Used the double screen and flare on the other side.
Now Wayans started the game today in place of Scotty Reynolds. He heads to the bench with his 5th foul.
That goes Fisher back on the floor now. Nice guy to turn to.
And here is the MVP of the Northeast Conference Tournament, the freshman, Karan Abraham, out of Patterson, New Jersey. He shoots 2.
Boy, he has been unerring there too at 85%. Stick this one now.
Abraham 19-4 this team with him as a starter. He started when Jimmy Langhurst, a senior, went out with a knee injury. Got 1 of 2. And Robert Morris is up by 1 with 94 seconds to go in regulation.
Now you got good perimeter drive and kick, and you got Yavru under the rim. So if you get a good shot, he's liable to get an offensive. Look at this split.
Look at Reynolds split.
Mike Rice with his coat, he's liable to get thrown out.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Wow.
Look at this, Mike Rice. I thought he was leaving.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to be careful.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful. He wanted a jump ball. Reynolds just splits. And boy, there was a lot of ball, and there's always going to be some action underneath.
And this is for Villanova's first lead since they were up 9-8.
Well, you say what makes a good player in college? When you're not on your game, how do you help your team win or stay in the game?
You make your free throws.
Yeah, you got it.
That's his first miss. We're still tied. 1:18 to go. Abraham gets a screen. Takes it strong off the glass.
How tough is that little guy? Undeterred, by Yaru, and Mike Rice has got to be careful. Woo. Get it into the rim. Young man, is he tougher? He's got to be.
I know. Got how many? Abraham's got how many?
The difficulty, Vern, is you got a good guy with the bounce, and Cheek trying to contain him, just doesn't have the foot speed. Then he picks up Yaru, and I just love how he can hang, take a hit, let the bigs blow by, and then finish. Whew. Is this a tough college basketball player?
Now, Mike Rice, you just mentioned to me his dad, who was a coach, had a fiery personality as well, right?
Well, I think that's what makes you a coach, or what you are, what your team expects. But it's got to be careful coming down the stretch here.
Well, imagine the moment for the Colonials of Robert Morris. Now as Mike Rice puts his jacket back on, he said, "Not a heck with it." Discards it. Here's Redding. Into the lane. Finds Yaru. Yaru off the glass.
And that's why the big is in there.
Yep.
Anything on the floor or a rebound, and that's what they have, Villanova. A lot of guys, Redding included, who can get to the rim, and then the big buy to clean it up.
Yeah, I got it. I've got it. Villanova with the possession arrow only 4 times in the previous NCAA history has a 15 knocked off a 2. 1991, it was Richmond. Curtis Blair, they knocked off Syracuse. Santa Clara, remember Steve Nash over Arizona in 93. Coppin State upset South Carolina in 97. And in 2001, Hampton over Iowa State, providing one of the most memorable scenes in college football, basketball history, Steve Murfield being carried off the court. 45 seconds to go.
Usually ends up with Abraham at the end. He's got it early now.
Jumper.
Short.
Yep. Stokes with a rebound.
They can hold.
30 seconds to go. Here comes Reynolds.
And Jay wants a timeout.
Timeout. Villanova. .58 all with 25.4. Game reset. 25.4 to go. Team fouls 10 plus for both, and the possession arrow Villanova. Where do you go with this?
Well, they love to run a ball screen, and Scotty, we saw him split it earlier. He likes to refuse it. He'll try and get in the lane and find some people. What's dangerous here is the open jump shot is one thing that's positive for Villanova, and also on the glass, Yaru with a putback if there is a miss. I would not let Reynolds get the ball. If he gives it up, don't let him get it back.
Fisher will inbound. Redding, Giroux, here's Scotty Reynolds.
I get a count on him, so he has to give it up. They're going to be able to run whatever they want late.
Yes, they are.
They're going to be a run-out ball screen. Here they go.
10 to go. Here's Giroux. There's the help defense. Reynolds turns the corner, puts it up, tipped out of bounds.
Oh, they got to.
Yeah, they got to put time back.
Yeah,
on the
they
clock,
sure
don't
do. They got to put time back up there. They're going to say the ball didn't land outside.
I see, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Another timeout with .9 remaining. Mike Rice and the Robert Morris Colonials, a 15 seed. Last game, Quinnipiac. This time, Villanova. They've led throughout. We're tied with .9 to go.
And Vern, this is Sutton's on the floor, probably a back screen lob to the rim, but also once you screen as a guard, whether it's Reynolds, and it looks like it might be Reynolds, he can catch it and turn and shoot. He's got plenty of time. I don't think he can put it on the floor.
Redding will inbound.
There's the back screen lob.
There it is. No!
What a block by Green. What a play by Green. Oh, what a save by Dallas Green. Nice screen set up. That is so well orchestrated by Jay Wright. Everything but oh, what a tough game. Say a little prayer. You got more time.
We begin 5 minutes of overtime. 15-seeded Robert Morris, the Colonials, against the Wildcats of Villanova. Take a look at the foul situation. Robert Morris has lost 2 already. Jones and Wallace, 2 more with 4. Wayans is fouled out. Giroux with 4 fouls. Well, you imagine the bracket buster conversation this morning around the country. I kind of like Robert Morris.
Oh, I'm sure you hear a lot of that. I think every commissioner in all these BCS conferences, they're going to call Aretha Franklin for a little respect, huh? Oh,
yes, indeed.
Wow.
Well, already this afternoon, Old Dominion knocked off Notre Dame in the South region, so they advance to Saturday. They'll take on either Baylor or Sam Houston State. The winner of this one gets either Richmond or St. Mary's. That's our second game. What a game. What a ball game. And Giroux will jump center with Robinson. And it's tipped and controlled by Villanova. Just to recap, the last lead by Villanova was 9-8. Here's Fisher in the lane, up, yes.
Now that's what they're tough at. He has a beautiful approach with strength. It's either he or Reynolds who loved that lane. That time Fisher.
So the first basket of OT goes to the Wildcats.
Just toughen it up. Now you got to Make sure you execute. Look at this denial. Fisher, great job. He knows one of the guards is going to try and take over.
Little lob to Dallas Green. Nice baseline move. Here's Giroux, who plays walk with 4 fouls. Yes.
That was a walk.
That was simultaneous possession,
exactly.
I thought, with Redding and Giroux. Woo. And that's what Mike Rice is yelling at the official. Under 4.
Villanova is one of the great teams that loves to dribble drive. This time they use Giroux under the rim. How about that? That's the punch that they do need, though. You can't just continually blow by people and get in the lane. You need a little counter activity. And Moof, as they call him, delivers.
And Wigway.
They're doing a good job on Abraham, forcing others to beat them now.
Little jump hook, short, into the hands of Scotty Reynolds. So everything going Villanova's way right now.
You had a feeling if it got to overtime, though.
Yes, I had the same.
Bodies, foul problems, the whole deal.
Yeah. Experience.
Yes, sir, they've been there. You mentioned the tough games coming down the stretch. Look at this entry and a hold underneath the basket. Nice look by Reddy. And once again, going to the big fella.
Jay Wright's going to put Dominic Cheek on the floor.
That's the 5th and final foul.
And Robinson fouls out. That's the 3rd Robert Morris player who's had to take a seat on the bench.
And they just don't have that kind of depth, unfortunately, particularly up front. What a gallant, and there's plenty of time, but this effort, can they sustain it? And that's the key thing, and somehow you've got to get Abraham untracked a little bit. They're face guarding, not letting him touch the ball. A magnificent effort by him as well.
So Mike Rice talking with Karan Abraham right now. Rice, as we mentioned, 3rd year, was an assistant to Pitt, assistant at St. Joe's, dad a coach, and Mustafa Aru, who's perfect 3 of 3 so far is at the line.
And hanging in here despite one of those fair games, not even fair for Scotty Reynolds, not ringing the bell at all, not scoring, not getting in the lane and making the great decisions off his game, and yet free throws he stepped up in an extraordinary fashion, and others.
Villanova now has its largest lead of the game.
Moof is going to be a factor next year. He's going to be a factor during this tournament, but he's going to get better. The more he plays, the more he learns, the more he works at it.
Abraham.
Yeah, look at this trap. They're just suffocating him, forcing the timeout. They just read things so well themselves. They understand defensively where you are and what you can do with the ball. Really
Final score, Brigham 99, Florida 92.
All right, Greg, it's been a fairly interesting afternoon on the first day of the 2010 NCAA tournament on CBS.
Greg's got the best seat of all, huh?
Ball inbound now, 2:53 to go, and Villanova up by 6.
Look at Cheek, who's long, guarding, and much smaller. They're just not letting Abraham beat them. Let others.
Into the lane, and a foul's going to be called. Is it Sutton or?
I think it might be, let's see.
Stokes, I think.
Stokes. Just a guess.
Yeah.
24, Corey Stokes. First personal foul, team limit. Number 44, Josiah Whitehead at the line. 2 shots for the Colonials.
Here's Josiah Whitehead at the line. Whitehead will shoot one more. And Jay Wright sends Cheek and Sutton off the floor.
Little defensive specialists. And now carrying with the guys who can put it on the deck and respond with the bounce.
Well, 3 players have fouled out for this valiant Robert Morris team. They were up by 9 in the first half and held the lead for almost the entire game. Villanova tied it up, forced it to overtime, 58 all, but attrition has taken its toll on Robert Morris. They've lost 3 starters to fouls. 1 man is fouled out for Villanova.
Well, their defense has been their trademark all year. They're going to have to tee it up. Now, normally he would have shot that.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And he gets a break here. They get an extra second back on the kick.
Now, Scotty Reynolds did not start this game. Jay Wright opted to keep Reynolds and Corey Fisher on the bench for the start. What was deemed a minor team infraction. He's been off his game the whole time.
That's a major team infraction.
Yeah.
Should he like that?
Look at that, 1 of 14.
That's the one characteristic of him, too. But those things happen. They're good players. Somebody comes in and prepares, take you out of your game a little bit, back screen, then they usually run that little double. That's what they do.
Yes.
They are aggressive and won't pack it.
Abraham kicked. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 2:12 to go in the game. Sutton and Cheek are back on for Giroux and Fisher.
He's got the job of guarding Abraham. How about this, Vern? Amazing, huh?
Yes.
209, just 2? I told you how they're getting closer.
Unwigwe. Abraham guarded by Cheek.
On the catch, Cheek right there.
Yes. Redding, great defender. Here's Reynolds. Under 2 to go. Abraham, no, this one won't fall. Put back and a foul.
Might be Stokes in the back, I'm not sure, but good hustle. Don't you love these kids? They have not everything going against them with the foul difficulties. Villanova making a real good, strong last 2 minutes to get back in this game, but just chasing after it on any errant shots. Real aggressive, and I believe it was Stokes from the rear.
And here's Dallas Green, who had the big block on the final shot of regulation. Nope. And Giroux, Fisher back on the floor now for Villanova. Mike Rice.
He's working over there, isn't he?
Boy, is he ever.
Yeah.
1:49 remaining. 64, 61, 1:45 now.
Well, they got to stop last time, see if they can step it up again. Villanova looks like they're using a little bit of clock, and as we have seen over the years, if you wait too long and don't have some rhythm, you end up with a tough jack. Better get going.
Now he'll start it. Left side, here's Redding. Good defense. Tough shot. 3 on the shot clock. Reynolds.
Oh, goodness. This kid just seems to step up. Revels at opportunity and off his game totally.
That's his second field goal out of 15 attempts. Unwigwe off the glass all the way around the rim. Timeout called by Robert Morris with 57.3 remaining. Okay. Let's take it.
And Vern, you've had the numbers all game. Scotty Reynolds has been struggling. You see the shot clock in the background. This is when you want guys to step up. I mean, just a little ball fake. Fortunately, it's Abraham who he can plumb bob over, and then down the other end, just a great challenge. Messier to the tin. Newigway, tough. They have not backed off.
55 seconds to go now.
We got to get rid of. Oh my goodness! One's got a foul. One's got a foul. One's got a jump ball. You had the arm up now.
Possession arrow. This is a big call. It favors Robert Morris.
They got a foul.
Yeah,
they got a foul. Well, he called the foul. He's got to follow through. And Mike Rice has got to be careful. He's mad about a jump ball late in the game, regulation. Somebody's got to get up and help.
Well, this is a little reminiscent of a game you and I did in 2000. Iowa State, Michigan State. Larry Eustace got tossed, and you said, where are the assistants? And they need to call him Andrew Toole, former player at 10.
They're getting a bench warning for that, so he's got to be careful, and that's all because of that earlier jump ball at the end. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes,
and just
yes.
And the foul was called right here. I mean, the ref nearest him, I believe it was Bruce Bell, had the jump ball, but the foul before by Rick Crawford, I think, was the one that prevailed.
Yes. And so one more free throw. Corey Stokes, the junior.
Long there. Yeah, 87 free throw.
50 seconds to go. 5-point game. Here's Abraham. Look at the double.
Yeah, just not a good play. Oh, they got a foul. Oh, goodness.
Oh, they got Sutton.
I thought they could have given the ball back to Robert Morris, actually out of bounds. But you're right, Sutton in the mix. But you're not going to make shots like that if you're Abraham because of the double. And right here, that's almost a play on, don't you think? Give it to Robert Morris.
Yeah. He's going to send Josiah Whitehead, senior from Portsmouth, Virginia, to the line.
Now, if you bent this low, you wouldn't get back up. You wouldn't see this free throw. You'd be out for the tournament. He doesn't squat.
We've got 3 more games to go today. Don't put that thought in my mind.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a dipsy-doer. And right now, full court press. Green on the ball makes it tough for Vision.
40 seconds remaining. Trap in the backcourt. They've got it. Wigley for 2. Timeout, Robert Morris.
Nobody available, Vern. You get trapped in no man's land. Death Valley, you got the 2 lines and the defenders. They don't pack the tack.
Robert Morris trails by 1. They're out of timeouts. There's 0.5 of a second different shot clock, game clock. But the question, Bill, now whom do you foul?
Well, you don't have much of a choice here. You know what's interesting? I'm going to put some other people on the floor to give the foul if that's what you want to do. Save your starters so nobody has any problem. But Green on the ball did a great job. Villanova was not ready for the press. They didn't see it all game. They threw it on him and got a perfect trap situation. And it looks like it again. Nice post up by Reddy.
Yes, it sure was.
And underneath nobody. If he gets it.
Yaru.
Oh, goodness. What a great giveaway by Abraham. What hustle. Huh? That's a layup. Or a dunk. Oh, talk about foot speed. And look at, he covers one side and still able to get over and trap the arms. That's just an all-out effort, and he loves it. And you should. These kids have given everything.
For the season, Yaru's 60%. He's perfect today.
No? Yeah.
Still.
Thought there was a little offline there for a
Yes.
second. He has stroked it admirably.
One more.
We got Sutton ready if he makes it because of the ability to block shots and defend.
Robert Morris cannot stop the clock. So they get it back, trailing by 3 with 28.8. And Mustafa Yaru with 17 points.
And right now, just thinking, Mike Rice's guys have got to go to the rim. You don't need the 3. Plenty of time. You can give fouls.
This is Abraham. Started by Cheek. He's got a clean lane. Oh, it's blocked.
Look at this run out.
Here's Redding at the other end.
Oh, I would have taken it.
Oh, I would have too.
I would have taken that. Make it 5 with 15. Oh, well, it just stops the clock, basically. Look at that effort. Unbelievable.
I don't know about this.
A lot of guys are waving on the bench, not the coaches, some of the managers. Everybody's a coach.
Redding at the line. He could have had a layup. He's going to shoot 2.
And he's 62% shooter.
Oofta.
Wow.
My goodness.
Now this is the one they need. And still time to push it and get a quick 2.
4-point game, 15.9 remaining.
Now let's see if they, before he shoots it, if they want to. Goodness, look at this. Oh my gosh! I thought they may have given it. Oh.
No timeouts for Robert Morris. Scotty Reynolds fouled, and he'll go to the line where he's 13 of 14 today. Wow. Breathtaking.
Unbelievable. And Abraham, this kid has been cool and collected, calm as well, all game long, stroking it deep. Wow, he's done everything to keep him in the hunt here.
9.1 to go.
Now look at Green trying to get everybody excited, trying to get the crowd.
Now, whom would you rather have on the line?
Nobody.
Than Scotty Reynolds. No timeouts, Robert Morris.
Well, one thing, Cheek, line it up with Abraham. Do not let Abraham get it.
Do you foul Villanova?
I was thinking of it before.
Yeah. I'm still puzzled at Reggie Redding. Yeah, definitely. .1 to go in this one in overtime, 73-70. Possession arrow, Robert Morris. So strategy.
Well, right, as we talked off air, don't let them shoot the ball. I would, once he gets over the timeline, particularly, they're going to double up on Abraham. They trap the guy. Don't let the ball elevate. And they're down to 5. Just when they get, let's see when they do it.
Not yet. Nope. 2 seconds.
Oh, no.
At the buzzer, hit the rim.
Wow.
Game over. Whew. Wow. What a valiant effort for Robert Morris, and they come up 3 short.
Unbelievable. They only lost on the scoreboard, Vern. Just magnificent.
Oh. Take a look at the last play.
You know, I don't know. They're trying to free one of their wing people, and I guess the defense, they couldn't make the pass. And Jay just, in a way, not their best effort, but because of the ability to rotate people, the bigs play defense for offense, able to win this one. And Mike Rice coming over to applaud his fans and thank them. Pretty good. That's impressive.
Old Dominion wins over Notre Dame, and a thriller here in Providence. Robert Morris falls in overtime. The second seed advances. We go back to Greg in New York.